Families all have something that brings them together, something they like to do together, kind of bonding time. And for our family, that was fishing. Even our family vacations usually centered around fishing. Usually we went down to Corpus Christi, and I remember one time we took out our little boat and went underneath a bridge, and we were all fishing, and we thought Dad's line got caught underneath the boat. But it turned out it was just a really big fish. It was a 4-foot red drum, and it was about the size of my little sister at the time. So it was pretty cool to me. And then I remember we got stuck on a sandbar, and we were picking up the crabs and putting it in the boat. And we had asked my mom if we could go swimming since we were stuck there, but she said no. And I tried to step into the boat, step over the crabs, and it didn't quite work well. And I fell backwards, I swear, in slow motion and landed in the water. And my mom got really mad at me because she thought I did it on purpose, but I didn't. And so those are just some examples of the good memories that come from fishing with my family. And so today I'm going to tell you why fishing is an important part of who I am and where my life is going. So in my childhood, we did a lot of fishing in the backyard. We had a pond, and so it was just bonding time for me and my sisters, just kind of sit around and talk. And it's amazing the lessons you can learn just from fishing, because you can learn how to deal with letdowns, because sometimes you don't catch a fish, or sometimes you can work real hard to reel in a fish, and when it gets there, it's just a little fish. It's not nearly as big as you thought it was. And you can also learn patience, because sometimes it takes a long time for the fish to bite, and sometimes they don't bite at all. Sometimes you go home empty-handed. And so fishing was a great pastime and taught me many lessons in childhood, but the fishing terms can also be applied to my adult life. You know, like first in my teen years when I thought I knew everything, my parents gave me a little slack to go out and make my own mistakes, and then kind of helped reel me back in when I was ready to try again. And everybody always says, every time somebody gets their heart broke, they say there's always bigger fish in the sea. And I finally found my big fish, and we settled down and had my daughter Carly. And so now we're trying to fish for a better future for my daughter. And one day I will teach Carly to fish. This is her fishing pole. I will teach Carly to fish, and hopefully she can make some of those good memories that I had with my family, and I can help her catch her dreams. And this is Carly. And so fishing was an important part of my life and in my childhood, and still is today. And hopefully one day Carly will look back on fishing with me and with the fondness that I look back on fishing with my family. And even if you don't fish for fish, everybody's kind of fishing for that goal they want to achieve, whatever they think is what they need, so they can look back and be proud of their life. Thank you.